Hi everyone, so I'm a little bit late to this announcement, but I did want to make a quick video about this. Robert Morse's YouTube channel has finally been deleted. For those who don't know, Robert Morse is a person who has been posing as a naturopathic doctor on YouTube, on Facebook, and in Florida for years now. He had about 200,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Actually, the first video on this channel is about Robert Morse and how all the qualifications he claims to have are from diploma mills and fake schools. He's not a doctor of anything. Morse has a fairly unique brand of health misinformation and crypto anatomy. His main focus is extolling the benefits of the raw fruit-only diet, which he obviously doesn't follow himself, and his other core activity is spreading malicious rumors about the lymphatic system. Morse absolutely insists that lymphatic fluid doesn't drain into the blood, but somehow the kidneys directly filter out solid material, which you then pass through urination. And this is something that he discovered urinating in a jar whilst living in a trailer.
I also learned in the woods when I was a hermit about filtration of the kidneys, because every time I would pee, I was living in a van. I didn't have a bathroom. I'd pee in a jar. And then this jar would have sediment in it. And I'm going, oh, look, I got a lot out today. I didn't for once think that anybody did not filter. Became a practitioner and started looking at blood work and urinalysis and stuff. I realized people weren't filtering. I'm going, well, wait a minute. You got to filter.
But there's probably not much money to be made in telling people to eat grapes and melons and misunderstanding the lymphatic system, so Morse also sells hocus-pocus herbal remedies and fruit powders for pretty much anything, including snake bites and as a complete replacement for infant formula and breast milk, which has tragically resulted in the case of a baby who suffered permanent brain damage through malnutrition under Morse's guidance. I've made a video about the snake bites and the infant formula incident previously. Really, there's not a lot to celebrate here. YouTube has finally kicked Morse off, but they left him on the platform for so many years. And I just don't really trust YouTube to effectively police health and science-related content anyway. Although, I have to acknowledge it's a really tricky area to navigate. Having people piss in a jar and excitedly announce the results on video is a pretty silly caper that Morse used to encourage.
Something special happened yesterday morning. I got that kidney filtration. I've been looking forward to this moment for a long time.
And plenty of what he said was just harmless and stupid. But even the lies about the lymphatic system, which were pretty silly on the surface, had real-world consequences. Morse has stirred up a lot of fear about breast cancer surgery, for example, because lymph nodes are usually removed as part of that process.
Do not, though, be cautioned with biopsies, because what we see is what I'm sure they see, is that once you do, it explodes. And it rapidly creates serious problems. I've had tens of thousands of breast cancer cases in my life. Same story, except for those that come before they do that. Same story. And it's like, man, why did I even do that? Leave it alone, because you got to get rid of that no matter what. They need to learn black salve herbology, how you pull that out, or simply how you fix why you've got it. Because remember, in the earlier stages, now I talked to another lady in here with breast cancer, and she had a friend who had a pea-sized tumor who's now dead. I told you of another beautiful lady. She was in 20-some. Her husband wanted to do chemo. They were scared and all that. And I said, please, it's the size of a pea. Pull it out. Get rid of it naturally. Those are easy things to do. She is now dead.
What's next for Morse? Well, he's still got the backup channel and his other socials. I'm sure you can still watch him on Rumble or on drmorse.tv. I can see he's been recruiting some more young and vibrant looking women to liven up the place now that Hild Larsen is decidedly less vibrant, having apparently detoxed herself to death during a dry fast. But anyway, there's still plenty of space for Morse online. To be honest, I'm in the Sam Harris school of social media moderation here. Morse hasn't really been silenced by deleting his YouTube account. He's still free to say whatever he likes, but at least now he doesn't have the full weight of YouTube and their manipulative algorithms to beam his stupid ideas straight into the brains of vulnerable people. Because ultimately, so many of his followers and the people in the raw vegan community are just mentally unequipped to deal with what he's saying. The comments section on his YouTube videos are full of people just LARPing the lifestyle like Robert Morse does, but then every now and again you'll see someone who takes it really seriously, and the results can be quite dramatic. Here's Raw Bliss Fruitarian, a vegan health coach from a few years ago. He's looking better these days, but he's clearly someone who struggles in his relationship with food, and there are countless other examples. I mentioned earlier the really sad story of a baby deprived of essential milk, but the father of that child really believed in what he was doing and has also fell seriously ill as well. Here's a before and after on the fruit-only diet under Morse's guidance. A few years ago I put together a list of videos on Morse's channel that included the most dangerous advice, particularly about withdrawing milk from babies and replacing it with fruit powder. I don't want to claim any credit here for the deletion of his channel, but I would really like to thank the people who took the time to report those videos. I think it might have had something to do with his channel eventually being removed. So that's it, a short video from me. I'm hoping to finish a new episode of Science Police soonish. There's now a Patreon for this channel. If you'd like to support this channel, you can. There's a link in the description.